So I like to always start with what matters most to you. And that's the kind of the first question I always ask people when they're like, I need to have a drop the ball coaching conversation. Usually people start by rattling off different aspects of their life. My career matters to me. My family matters to me. The deeper question, though, is what do you hope to achieve in relationship to what matters most to you? In my case, ultimately, what matters most to me is advancing women and girls. And that's my livelihood, that's my career, but ultimately that's what I want to do. My marriage is important to me, but what matters most is that I'm nurturing a healthy partnership. My kids are important to me, but what matters most is that I'm raising conscious global citizens. And so getting really clear about what matters most and what you hope to achieve can help you with the next step, which is okay, so then what do I need to be doing? What's my highest and best use in achieving what matters most? If you're someone who is listening and you're like, okay, but I still don't know what matters most to me, there's a number of exercises that I encourage people to do. Probably the simplest one is a funeral visualization exercise that was made popular by Stephen Covey. And he encourages all of us to imagine your funeral, which I think is a pretty prescient exercise right now when so many of our fellow citizens are losing their lives to this pandemic. And imagine what you would want a friend, a family member, a coworker to say about you at the end of your journey. It's very important because on a day-to-day basis, we're worried about all the things on our to-do lists. And at the end of your life, though, when people stand up, you don't want them to stand up and say, well, she got a lot of things done off of her to-do list. You want them to say something more impactful than that. And so it's an exercise that really forces you to get out of the trees and into the forest of your impact. And then you can just project manage your way backwards from there. So that's where it starts, getting clear about what matters most.